Hi guys, today I'm back with another book haul, and this is a pretty large one, but I think this will be my last one this year because A, I really need to stop buying books because it's just not healthy anymore. B, I really don't have any more money for books, and C, I have a lot of unread books that I should just already read with, instead of buying new ones. So anyways, I have 28 books to show in this video, so I'm not going to go into detail about each book. So let's get started. These books I'm going to show you are from either awesomebooks.com or betterreadbooks.com, and I think all of them, or at least 95% of them, are used books, and that's why I can afford to buy this many books, because I buy them as used books. Anyways, let's jump right into it with The Maze Runner and The Death Cure by James Dashner, and this is the first and this is the third one in the Maze Runner trilogy, and I'm missing the second book, but there weren't any used copies left of the Scotch Trials on Awesome Books when I was buying these, so I still need to get that. And I have read The Maze Runner already, I think last year, and I enjoyed it, so I decided to read the whole series, especially because the movie has come out, or is coming out, I'm not sure, and it has Dylan O'Brien in it, who I love. Next two books are again part of a series, and it is Supernaturally and Endlessly by Kirsten White, and these two books are part of the Paranormal Sea trilogy, and again I have read Paranormal Sea I think a few months ago, and I gave it 4 stars because I enjoyed it, but on Goodreads people say that the next two books are even better, so I'm praying that I will enjoy the second and the third even more than the first one. And continuing with the series, I have Shade, Shift and Shine by Jerry Smith Reddy, and none of my covers match, which is my fault because I thought that I ordered all of them in paperback, and Shine is in hardcopy, but it's so pretty, and Shade was not supposed to have this cover, but it's okay because the story is the same. And I think this has to do with a girl who can see auras, and her boyfriend dies, and she can see his ghost or aura or something like that, but it has a very good rating on Goodreads, so that's why I was confident to pick up all 3 of them without even reading the first one. At least I'm saying that to justify my ridiculous decision to buy a whole trilogy without knowing anything about it. Then I have The Ask and the Answer by Patrick Ness, and this is the second book in the Chaos Walking trilogy, which I again haven't read, but I have the first and the third book back there, and I needed to get the second one because that was the only one that I was missing. So when I saw it in Awesome Books that it was available as a used book, I just needed to buy it. And I think this is a middle grade book, or at least the main protagonist is a young boy, I'm not sure, but it has won the Costa Award, which is the children's book award, so it's supposed to be very good. Fingers crossed that I'm going to enjoy it, even though I don't really enjoy middle grade books that much. Then I also picked up Under the Never Sky by Veronica Rossi, and I have read this book I think last year too, and it was alright. And I'm hoping that when I'm going to reread this, I'm going to love it a lot more, because a lot of people seem to be really loving this series, and it's a dystopian book, and in this world I think the society, or the world itself, is divided into 2 parts, the outside and the inside, and the girl from the inside, called Aria, goes outside, and then she meets this guy who is from the outside, and then stuff happens. Yeah. I have The Iron Queen, which is the 3rd book, I think, in the Iron Face series, again, which I haven't started yet, but I have the first 2 books, and now I have the 3rd as well. Yay! So I hope this will be good. Again, this has a good rating on Goodreads, and I just really should read them already. Yeah, oh yeah, obviously this is about the Fae world, I guess. hence the Iron Fae series. Then I have The Perks of Being a Wallflower, which I really want to read, and it's such a short book, and I know everyone loves it and everyone loves the movie, and I really want to watch the movie, so I really need to read the book first. But it's a coming of age contemporary novel about this guy, Charlie, and I need to read this, but I need to read all of my books, so we shall see. Then I have Clash by Nicole Williams, which is a contemporary book, and this is your good girl meets bad guy story, and I'm a sucker for those stories. And this is the second book, but I just saw it on Awesome Books, so I just needed to get it because I want to read this series so much. So let's hope that I can find the first book as a used book too. Then I have Birthmarked by Cara O'Brien, I think, and just like Under the Never Sky, in this book the world is divided into two parts, so the outside and the inside. And in this world, our main protagonist, who is Gaia, lives on the outside, but her parents are taken as prisoners or something like that to the inside, so she goes to save them. This cover is just gorgeous in my opinion, and I think I read or heard that the first book is not that good, but the second is so much better, so I'm hoping that I will enjoy the first one as well. Then I have Violet by Design by Melissa Walker, and I don't really remember what this book is about because I have read it maybe 4 years ago, but I remember I liked it. It's a fun, fluffy, quick, very quick, just so short, quick read about a girl who goes into modeling. I'm not sure, but I remember I really enjoyed this, and I love America's Next Top Model, Britain's Next Top Model, Australia's Next Top Model, so this is a book for me. And my last paperback is The Pledge by Kimberly Durting, and this is a fantasy book, I think, in which the classes are divided by languages, I think, and this girl can understand all the languages, which is not a common thing to do, and then she meets this guy and she can't understand his language, so that's pretty mysterious. So I think I'm going to love this, but it has mixed reviews on Goodreads, so I'm a little nervous, but I wanna read it. And then I ordered some books from betterwordbooks.com, and these are, I think, all hardbacks, and they were all like $4, so yay, that's a pretty good deal. The first one I have right here is My Life Next Door by Huntley Fitzpatrick, and oh my gosh, I wanted to read this book for such a long time, and I finally got it, and I started reading it. I'm about halfway through, and I'm really enjoying it so far. So this is a contemporary book about a girl who falls in love with a guy next door, and her mom is not really fond of that family, so that can create some drama, but oh my god, I'm loving it so much so far, and I'm loving the family next door. They are just so adorable, all of them. And then I have Holt's Tale by Nina Lacour. I don't know if that's French, I'm so sorry, I have zero knowledge in French, so, but this is about a girl whose best friend commits suicide, but she leaves some kind of notes or drawings or messages for her friend, and it's the story about how this best friend will deal with her friend's loss, I think, or her suicide. So this is a contemporary book, obviously, and I'm really excited about this. Then I have What Happens Next by Colin Clayton, and this is another contemporary, which is about a girl who goes on a ski trip, I think, and then something bad happens to her one day or one night, which will change her life dramatically, and we will see how she will deal with that thing, but she can't really remember what happened, so I guess we will find out by the end of the book. Up next is Bittersweet by Sarah Auclair, and I just love this cover so much. I admit I'm just a sucker for beautiful covers, and I tend to pick up books because I like the covers, but a lot of people love this book, and Sarah Auclair, I think, is a very popular contemporary writer, and this is about a girl who again, something happened to this girl, and because of that she doesn't really trust people or give second chances, and she works as a cupcake maker, so that's really fun. And then of course this guy comes into the picture, which makes her life a lot more complicated. Then I have Burn Phone Burn by Jenny Han, and Chivon Vivian, I think that's how you pronounce it, but I'm not sure. And again, just gorgeous cover. And I think this is about 3 girls who wants to take revenge on different people for making their lives miserable. So I know a lot of people love this book, so I'm excited to see what all the hype is about. And my last contemporary is A Midsummer's Nightmare by Cody Kaplinger, and I have just finished reading The Dove by Cody Kaplinger, and I love that book, so I know I'm going to adore this one as well, especially because I read this summary and it sounded just so much fun and something that I would enjoy, because it's about a girl who has a one-night stand with a guy, and in the next few days or weeks she realizes that that guy is her dad's new fiance's son. So basically they are stepsister, stepbrother, which can make things awkward, and I'm excited for this a lot. I only have a few more left, so please bear with me. But up next is Grave Mercy by Robin Lefevers, I'm not sure, but I know a lot of people really like this book on YouTube, and I think this is a book about a girl who is an assassin, and she's being sent to this guy who she has to murder, I think, but she's being sent as his mistress. So I'm really excited about that aspect as well, and I hope this will be a kick-ass book, because it's huge. And I just really want to love this, because I want to love all my books. Then I have The Lost Girl by Sangu Mandana, I think, but don't quote me on that, I'm not sure how to pronounce names at all. But this book, I think, is about a girl, or more like a creation, who is supposed to study this other girl's life, like how she behaves with her parents, what is her life like, how is she with his boyfriend. And then one day that girl dies, and our main protagonist is supposed to take her place. But then again, just studying somebody for 16 years is not the same as living her life. So I'm really excited about this, and I haven't really seen anyone talk about this, so I'm just excited to see it for myself. Then I have Partials by Dan Wells, and this is another dystopian book in which the human race is pretty much distinct because of the partials. In this book we follow this girl's story who is a medic in this war or something like that, and I don't really know, but I have seen this book pop up on my Goodreads countless times, so when I saw that it was so cheap, I decided to pick it up, and I really love the cover like usual, so don't judge me for that, please. Then I have another gorgeous cover, Sweet Venom by Terylyn Childs, and this is about 3 girls who are descendants of Medusa, and I don't know, it's just such a unique concept. And I read what was that? Oh My Gods and Goddess Bootcamp by Terylyn Childs, which is a really fun, easy breezy book about Greek gods and goddesses, so that's really fun, so I'm having high hopes for this book as well. Then I have The Summoning by Kelly Armstrong, and when I started reading in English, this book came up a lot of times as well, but I haven't read it just yet, but now I have it, so I'm excited for it. And I think this book has to do with witches or ghosts, or both of them, and I think this is a trilogy, and a lot of people like this, so I hope I will love this too. And then I have A Million Suns by Beth Revis, and I just love this book so much. I love the whole trilogy so much, and it's so weird because when I was reading it, I think I didn't really like it, but till this day I know the whole story, and that never happens because I always forget everything, even if I read a book last week. So, but this story stuck with me, and I finally have the second book as well, because I have read them as ebooks. So I have the first one in paperback and the second one in hardback, so I want the third one in, I don't know, I just want it anyways. And the very last book in this haul is the biggest and the heaviest and the most intimidating book of all of them, and that is Under the Dome by Stephen King, and I can barely hold it. It's like 2 kilos, and oh my gosh. So yeah, It's huge, and this will be, I think, my first Stephen King book ever, or the second, but I haven't really finished the first one and I can't even remember what that book was about. But me and my brother watched the TV show based on this book, and we loved it so much. So I decided to pick up the book because the TV show was way too short and I don't know when the second season comes out, so I needed the book. And it's a beast. It's like more than 1,000 pages long, so it will take me freaking forever. But I don't care because I'm so excited about this, and it's so pretty and it's so big. And oh my gosh, I need to put it down. And that will conclude my haul. And hopefully this is my last one this year, because I just really don't have any more money for books, and I really don't have space for my books because all of my bookcases are full, so I should not buy any more books. But you never know with me, and yeah, I just need to get back to reading already. So I'm going to say goodbye, but please leave a comment in the comment section below if you want to talk to me, because I want to talk to you. And thumbs up this video, or just, I don't know. I will see you guys in my next video, hopefully. Bye bye.